replying to alien messages from space could destroy life as we know it. This is what scientists are explaining to us and warning us of. Search for extraterrestrial intelligence. We've been sending out messages since the early 1970s, and many people believe that we've been answered. To read or not to read these alien messages, that is the question. Scientists warn that in the event we receive any complex message from extraterrestrial life forms, they should be destroyed to avoid a potential threat. Recent advances in science and technology have allowed alien hunters to scour the far reaches of space for any signs of alien life. Although we have yet to identify any evidence of extraterrestrial life, either microbial or intelligent, some scientists believe that there may be a potential threat to humanity from aliens. Obviously, if they're that advanced that they can contact us in another planet, in another solar system, that means they have really advanced technology. And what would they want to do with us? They would probably see us as early primates or even ants. So what would they want with us? Now, in a new research paper, astrophysicist Michael Hipke and John Learned argued that telescopes designed to search for alien signals could pick hazardous messages from intelligent extraterrestrials. And according to the researchers, aliens could launch a virus or cyber attacks to shut down our computer systems. The researchers also suggest that aliens could gift us, quote unquote, with an artificial intelligence, AI system that may trick humans into developing self-replicating nanobots and eventually deploy them to wreak havoc on our planet. The researchers argue that it would be cheaper for aliens to, quote, send a malicious message to eradicate humans compared to sending battleships, end quote. In one scenario, the researcher argued that a message from aliens could be a panic-inducing statement like, quote, we will make your sun go supernova tomorrow, end quote. According to the researchers, if such a threatening message is received in just one location, it may be possible to contain and even destroy it. If it's received repeatedly, perhaps even by amateurs, containment is impossible. This is what researchers wrote in a paper available online at ARXIV. In another scenario, the scientists argue that humans could be tricked into begetting their own demise by aliens offering the gift of knowledge, quote unquote. For instance, aliens can transmit a message that reads, we are friends. The galactic library is attached. It is in the form of an artificial intelligence AI, which quickly learns your language and will answer your questions. You may execute the code following these instructions, end quote. So something like that. In this scenario, the researcher suggests that even if the utmost care is taken to isolate the artificial intelligence AI by flying the system to the moon and wiring it up with explosives so it can be shut down immediately in the event of a threat, the AI would still likely have some human contact. Quote, even in a military-style adamant experiment, there will still be humans involved who go home after examination work with their own feelings. Even if everything is officially secret, whistleblowers might get some news out to the public. Quickly, there could be a community on Earth in favor of letting it out for religious, philosophical reasons, etc., end quote. Now, if the AI promises to cure cancer or offer a message of salvation, a cult could form. Maybe or maybe not, a majority of the population would be in favor of releasing this AI. Should or even could a democratic government work against the majority of its people? Dictatorships are unstable and eventually overthrown. The AI would eventually be released. Then the worst possible result would be human extinction or some other unrecoverable global catastrophe, end quote. Now, the scientists warn that in the event we receive any complex message from extraterrestrial life forms, they should be destroyed to avoid a potential threat. But is it even likely that we would receive messages from an alien civilization in language that we understand? In movies, extraterrestrials are often communicating with us in colloquial English, but a real message from space is likely to be no more understandable than a digital TV signal would be to Guillermo Marconi, Shostak, astronomer at SETI Institute, wrote in an op-ed in NBC News. He said an alien transmission is unlikely to be a Trojan horse, but it would at least tell us that there's someone outside the gates. This is by India Ashok IBT Times UK, and it's on Blended Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.